In this video, you'll get a closer look at Mercedes Benz 380, an overview, its origin, price range, and a whole lot more. So stay tuned. The Mercedes Benz 380, which was also called the Mercedes Benz Typ 380, was unveiled in 1933 at the International Motor and Motorcycle Show in Berlin. It was the successor to the historical 6-cylinder supercharged SS and SSK models. It tried to get rid of the rigid axles and introduced a new swing axle in the back, and it was a transition model having front independent suspension with coil springs. This was a huge step that helped them up the evolutionary ladder after the 6-cylinder cars that have been in production for over 20 years. The Mercedes Benz was a game changer, for it saw the debut of the Mercedes Benz 8-cylinder engine. Stay with me as we journey through the life of this Mercedes masterpiece. There is a lot to find out. 4 different versions of the 380 engines were offered, 3 of which were an engageable supercharger, and the one which was a naturally aspirated version. The car is oftentimes referred to as the 380k, likely because of its compressor. In its naturally aspirated form, the engine was great for 90 bhp, whereas the supercharged variation engaged the output varied from 120 to 144 bhp. It featured an all-around independent suspension by wishbones at the front and swing axles at the rear. The Mercedes-Benz 380 drivetrain was mounted in a box section-pressed steel low bed frame. It was powered by a straight 8 overhead valve engine of 3.8-liter capacity. It also had a 4-speed gearbox with synchro mesh on the upper 2 ratios, plus hydraulic drum brakes on all 4 wheels. To handle the weight of the Mercedes-Benz 380, which was up to 2.6 tons, a vacuum brake that was power assisted was used. It didn't sport outboard exhaust pipes trimmed with metal tubes, unlike its predecessors, the SS and SSK models. Its successor was the 500k W22. Only 154 examples of the Mercedes-Benz 380 were produced as the Mercedes production lasted from 1933 to 1934. The production was overseen by the technical director Dr. Hans Nibel and his chief designer Max Wagner. It was an era that saw the leap from a traditional automobile production to modern means of improved versions. A change that brought about the independent wheel suspension and rear swing axles with coil springs. The Mercedes-Benz 380 saw the change in the engine position from the front to the rear. This included the engine, transmission unit, radiator, steering, and front seats on the 2-seater models was set towards the rear in order to create a sporty look and an enhanced dynamism. It was produced in several body styles: 4-door saloon, convertible A, B, and C, a roadster, and an open tourer. It is also listed in bare chassis form. This classic beast is quite a rare one to find nowadays, with price range over the roof if you happen to stumble across any one. A few years back, an auction recorded it selling for $661,643. That's some real cash to land a possession like this. So better get your pockets ready if you ever want to get one in your garage. This is where we draw the curtain for now. I'm sure you love this video. So hit that like button and stay tuned for more classic car videos.